with another video.
But I wasn't wrong up in my But I wasn't wrong up in my
So the last time I was here, an update on like what's been going on, places I'm going and stuff like that. Obviously prior to that, I went to Birmingham and I did a vlog, but for personal reasons I will not be posting that vlog. And to be fair, I even lost the vlog. Like, I edited it so good and now I can't find it, so even if I wanted to upload it, I couldn't. Birmingham was absolutely spectacular. Like, people always take the piss out of Birmingham and the area, but I went there for myself and I enjoyed every single bit of it. So much fun down there. You can breathe, like the air down there, it's like less pollution down there than it is in London. But it was amazing, it was good. Recommend everyone to go. Obviously they've got like the biggest Primark in the UK, so I definitely recommend you lot to go down there and check. When I was last on here, I had braids, but they were red. Now I've got braids again, but the braids that I have, this is actually the real color of my hair. So my natural hair is this color, and I was like, let me do braids, because lately I'm going to like a few interviews and stuff. So I was like, you know what, let me just do some braids and, you know, look presentable. I'm like looking to the side because I'm looking at myself, but the camera lens is really here. But yeah, everything's been good, everything's been, you know, going all right for me. Obviously, you know, in your life you have moments where you kind of lose yourself, but you always pick yourself and keep on going. So that's what I'm doing, you know. I'm open or nothing like that of the sort. I did do a video where I reviewed Me X and Revolution palette. Tammy came out with a palette, so I did where I kind of opened it, unboxed it, swatched the colors, but I have yet to edit that video and hopefully gonna edit that video very soon and put that you lot can see, because I don't really have a lot of makeup stuff on this channel, all my on my Instagram, hence why I told you lot to check out my Instagram. But today's video is going to be a little bit more different. I thought I would come on here and about, you know, GCSE results, kind of, you know, give some tips, some encouragement and just some advice to anyone that failed, because you're looking at someone that failed maths and English. I passed like a few, but the important subjects are maths and English, which I failed miserably. Obviously had to retake them in college and stuff. So I thought, let me just come and kind of just talk. This is mostly aimed at people that failed, you know, or who haven't gotten the results that they would have gotten or wanted to get. This is kind of like just a little quick advice video, you know, just to let you know that just because you haven't failed, it can't pursue your dreams and pursue the things that you want to do. So I'm gonna talk about myself and then, you know, get on with like the advice and stuff. So I finished school in 2016, year 11. That's when I finished school, 2016, and that's when I started college. Obviously, when I got my GCSE results, back then we got in letters, so either got A, B, C, A star, B, C, whatever, D, whatever. That's how we got graded. Obviously now when you get your GCSE grades, you lot are the numbers, I believe, which thank the Lord I didn't have. That number system is complicated. Like my brother has yet to do his GCSE. Fam, I don't even understand it. Like all my coming up about their GCSEs, I'm like, fam, can you explain these numbers, because what are these numbers? So you lot get graded in numbers now, innit? Back in my time, we got graded with letters. So my English failed, like literally failed. I think I got like a D in English, and then maths got like an E or something. Like maths is the, when I tell you, I'm not afraid to say that maths is like, I can do the basics. Give me something else. Maths is not for me. Like going into the maths classroom, when it came to math, my mind would just go blank. No matter how many times I tried, no matter how many times they gave me mentoring, teachers to help me, teachers to give me the whole class to help me, that shit, it was just not getting in my head. Like, wasn't for me, it was not helping at all. So obviously I wouldn't, some people would say like, oh, you set yourself up for failure, you know, you didn't take the time you needed to revise. But I would do maths to the point where I would cry because I just don't understand it. Look at it and my mind would go blank. Like, I just wouldn't get it at all, no matter how many times I try. Obviously, since I've gotten older, like, I've started to understand a few more things a little bit more. But apart from that, maths was just my forte. So obviously I redid maths in college. I had to redo it as like a functional skill. Today I have not passed maths, and like I said, I'm ashamed to tell you lot that. I'm not afraid to tell you lot that, because not everybody pass, you know, not everyone is good at everything, and maths for me was just my way. So till this day I ain't passed maths. I passed English, thank the Lord. English was what I passed, and when I got my results for English in college, a bitch was doing up tears. I was crying because, you know, you've had teachers in the past that's kind of said you're not gonna amount to nothing, or you've had teachers that's kind of just looked down on you. I kind of proved all the teachers wrong, and now they just all look stupid. So I'm like, that was, you know, something I was so happy to like accomplish and achieve. So I was so happy, you know, passed my English. So obviously being in school, I was like how can I put it, a typical gossip girl. Like, I had friendship groups everywhere, like I had everyone, so I had different people that I could hang out with. I also had a few girls that didn't like me, that had a problem with me, wanted to start a problem, but now those girls are chasing me down. Now those girls want to be my friend, but sorry Pooh, there's no space for you over here. But yeah, like, now the people that used to look down on me or used to bully me, whatever, they're just trying to come back in the girl's life, and it could just never happen anymore. Obviously, school for me was like, it was like up and down stage, because I was trying to fit in, you know, hanging out with the wrong crowds, you know, I would dress a certain way, act a certain way just to get a certain attention, and it always ended up the wrong attention. So obviously from I kind of left school and to college, and yes, I still got into college. Let me put it like this. A lot of people tend to think like, if you don't pass your GCSEs, you can't get into college. Now, depending on the subject that you're going for, to an extent, it's true. A lot of girls tend to go for health and social care or childcare, because that's literally the only course that us lot do if we fail, right? But a lot of us do it as well, simply because it's the career field to go into. So obviously, I still got into college, and the first college I went to was Newham College, which is based in East Ham, and I live in Leytonstone. So from here to there, it was like, basically I could walk from my house to once and catch the 58, and the 58 bus literally dropped me right outside Newham College. Or if I was feeling lazy, just catch the 257 down to Thatch House, and again catch the 257, catch the 58 to Newham. And it was literally a long journey. It was like an hour and a bit to get there. But 2016 college was like my first year, and the first year I done health, social care and childcare level 1, and on top of that, English and maths as well. So I guess you could say like college was like full packed, like my schedule was full packed. Obviously the first year of college, I did goof around a little bit. I feel like, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's normal. Obviously college is one of them ones where they don't care about you in college. Like, they generally just don't care about you, because at this point, you know, you're grown, you're an adult, whether you come in or not. They might drop a call, like they might drop a phone call in college to say, oh, Shania didn't attend college today, we just wanted to know if she was okay. Apart from that, the college don't care whether you do your work or not. You don't have them on your back the way you would have secondary school teachers on your back. So I would say that's something I do miss, because when I moved to college, I realised that like, these teachers don't care. And when I wanted a teacher to chase me down and like that, it wasn't happening. They weren't trying to do that and stuff. So it kind of made me realise that, you know what, Shania, this is basically like, if I want it, I gotta go for it type thing. So obviously, because of how far I lived, I ended up not being able to do my level 2 at that college, because, cut a long story short, the way my college was set up was like, hair courses and stuff was like on the highest level in the college. So it's like you had to climb a whole bunch of stairs just to get up there. So by the time you come down to the stairs, outside, do whatever. It's like it was time for you to come in. So I literally must have came one day from break, like literally 2-3 minutes late, went to the toilet. As soon as I stepped in, the teacher was like, yep, you're not getting progress to level 2. And it turned to a whole big argument. Literally her excuse was just like, oh, because you was late. So it's like, so because I was late from toilet, your girl's not getting onto level 2. So it turned into a whole argument. My mum came down. The other health and social care teachers and childcare teachers was just like, okay, cool, like that is a bit of a stupid thing to not progress somebody onto level 2 because she was late from coming from the toilet. Not as if, you know, she was gallivanting or any fights or anything like that. But I took my time. I said, you know what? She tried, like the teacher that didn't want to progress me, tried to say, cool, you have one more chance. I said, you know what? Keep your chance. Like, I'm going to, because clearly you showed me as a teacher that you don't believe that I can do this. You know, she even put me on like the part of childcare, like you've got childcare level 1, she put me on the lower part of it. Like she generally believed that I couldn't do it, so all that work I had done basically was wasted it. So left that college in 2016 and then applied for Waltham Forest College. Now obviously my aim was never to go to a college in ends because it's just like I just didn't want to see people from secondary school. I didn't really want to. And before I even go to Waltham Forest, I passed LSC. LSC is literally down the road. Like that's one college I could have gone to. Cause that's literally, that college was the baitest of baits. Like everyone went to that college. Majority of everyone went to that college. And again, like I said, that was the one college I did not want to go to because I kind of know myself, and I know that if I at college, I would have ended up in a lot more fights than I did if I was going to like a different college or whatever, if that makes sense. But I applied for Waltham Forest, and again, I basically completed my level 1. They don't want to progress me onto level 2. They wanted me to do my level 1 childcare, health and social care childcare all over again. So I basically turned 17, and while I was 17, I was doing my level 1 whatever. So all over again, but I managed to pass it. While doing that, I broke my leg 2018. So I basically broke my leg when you're basically supposed to be finishing up your course, looking to reapply to go on to your next course or whatever. So I had broke my leg in 2018, which basically led to me in bed. I had to do all the coursework at home, not being taught nothing, and surprisingly, so give myself a little pat on the shoulder, and and then obviously when you pass level 1 health and social care childcare, you then pick what you want to do officially, whether it's childcare or health and social. So I picked childcare because health and social care is more to do with like elderly people, primary school and stuff like that, and childcare is literally just children from the ages of like 2 and under or like 5 and under. So I done childcare, and I never done it because it was like I never picked health and social care because it was an option. I genuinely picked health and social because that's what I wanted to do. That was the field I wanted to go with to, you know, I want to work with children. I wanted to learn more. So that's what I picked to do. So on my level 2 childcare, and again, I passed it last year. So I finished childcare level 2 last year, 2019, and then of course you have level 3 that you need to do. So because I basically, how can I put it, basically done another year of level 1 care. So right now, I guess you could say right now I would be finishing up, or I would have finished college in 2018 if I had to redo childcare level 1 again. So I ended up finishing college last year, and then I didn't do my level 3 simply because like I just couldn't hack the workload, you know, just the kind of person I am, and just like personal thing to hack the workload. But obviously now a lot of the nurse jobs that I've been applying for require you to have level 3. Some are okay with the level 2, some will train you to get your level 3, so it's like in the middle. So ended up finishing college, I passed, and then I got my first full-time job last year, and then coming into this month would have made a year since I was at that place, but I left because circumstances and individuals decided to leave. So I was basically not working now, innit? But again, it's not even just because of that. It's COVID, like Corona just has messed up everything. So jobs are harder to get right now. But yeah, my story, like secondary school / college story. Again, like I said, all in all, in college, like I was, the kind of person. I had a lot of friends, like I had a lot of acquaintances, like a lot of people knew who I was, like a lot of people knew of me. So it's like I guess you could say I had a crowd in college. School, on the other hand, I didn't really have that. I was basically bullied in school majority of the time. So I didn't fit into that crowd, I didn't really fit into the crowd. But when I moved to college and, kind of came out of my shell, kind of found the right people, and that's who I kind of sticked with alongside knowing so much other people. And trust me, college life is lit, but you get so carried away, and sometimes you forget that you have work to do. So I would definitely encourage you, like, always make sure to put work first, and just don't get into a relationship in college. Like, just don't. If you are gonna get into a relationship, make sure that it's someone that you don't go to the same college with. Like, dating someone that goes to the exact same college as you is like the biggest thing, the worst mistake that you could ever do. Because when I was going to Newham, I dated someone that was going there, and then like a whole bag of drama happened, ended up breaking person, and I only literally, I kid you not, this year I've like officially cut that person off. That drama's been going on from 2016 till like the beginning of this year. That's how mad it's been, because it's complicated. But yeah, that's just like a whole complicated story. But because of that, I really advise you lot, do not get into relationships in college. Solely just focus on yourself, on your work, meet new people, take part in all the extra curriculum. That's it. Take part in all the extra activities. Look at me trying to be all smart, can't pronounce the damn word. But take part in like all the different activities, people, find a teacher. Like, if you see that's chasing you down, that cares, that wants to know if you're okay, then keep that teacher close, because it's very rare that you will find a teacher in college that will actually stand by you and believe you, because a lot of them don't care. And a lot of the teachers that I had but basically set me up for failure. Like, I had one teacher in Wolfen Forest. Obviously, I don't want to mention her name because, confidential purposes, and me being technically still a student and an adult, that's just what I'm saying. But that one teacher, hold her dear to my heart. Like, she believed in me and she really helped me, despite the fact that I had moments where I wouldn't even listen. I'd be goofy, I'd be on my phone, just basically doing my own thing. She really believed in me, and she really like got me through like homes in it. So I would definitely say go to college, apply for a college that you're interested in and that you want to go to, and make sure it's got the topic that you want to do, and just don't waste time. On to my next point. Not even the next point, just to wrap up the whole video. It's kind of basically just to show you guys, like, I'm a prime example of somebody that didn't get all their GCSE results. I didn't get all the results that I wanted. I still came away with something, and regardless of if I didn't get the results, I still came away knowing that I tried my best. I had to do, and even though I didn't come out successful other people, I came out successful to myself. And that's all that matters. Obviously, when you're from like a strict family, or you live in you have a strict background or strict parents, it's a lot more harder for you to like kind of do your own thing, because a lot of our parents tend to like to school us and teach us from how they got home, and it's a lot more different. Like, my mom's from Jamaica, and all her life she's tried to school me, but she's tried to make me grow up with the same like morals and lessons that she grew up with. But time and time again, I've had to remind her, like, Mum, this is Great Britain. Like, the opportunities that we have here that you didn't have back there. So half the things you're worrying about need to worry about. Do you get what I mean? I've kind of had to let my mum, you know, let her know that I'll be okay. I made the decision not to go to uni. I'm Jamaican. A lot of people would think she would cuss me. She didn't cuss me. You know, she told me if that's your choice you want and if that's what you do, then that's what you want to do. I'm not going to force you to go to uni. Uni you can do at any time of your life, and that's what people don't really like. When you're in your 19s, 18, 20, 20, going up, have to be in uni. Not necessarily. You can decide that you want to go to uni. You can decide at 40 something years old you want to uni. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can go at any time. That's what I had to remember. I might not want to go uni now, but maybe 5 years from now, say, you know what, I want to go to uni and pick myself up and go. Do you know what I mean? So whether you decide to go uni or not, whether you decide to go college or not, don't let no one make you feel like you have to do these. And again, if you failed your GCSEs and you didn't get the results that you didn't get, your life is over. This is just the beginning. Like, there's so many famous people out there. There's so many celebrities out. Didn't get good grades, but look at them now. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're out there pursuing their dreams. Messages going off on this phone. You've got you've got celebrities didn't even pass and are pursuing their dreams and doing exactly what they want to do. Don't ever feel like, you know, you can't pursue the dreams or do the things you want to do, because I'm a prime example. I wanted to work with children in a nursery, and here I am, a qualified level 2 early years practitioner. And yes, it's 2, but I can go back and do my level 3. I can do my level 4, 5, 6, 7 whenever ready. So it's whenever you're ready and whenever you feel comfortable enough. Encourage you lot that if you are going into college, make sure, you know what, I'm going to put a video to that, like a separate advice video for college. I probably might record it straight after this, probably upload it like another time. But I really do hope, I hope my story helps you lot realize that it's not over and that it's just the beginning. And I really do hope that get where I'm coming from. I'm gonna watch it over. Hopefully I haven't waffled too much. Yeah, that's the end of my video. I did these braids myself. Look cute, whatever. But boy, the top was a bit of a mess, but that's literally because I have curly hair. So the minute I do braid messy like that, like it doesn't even stay neat. They just get messy. So yep. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. As you can see, against the grey wall, I'm actually sitting on my bed because I moved my bed around. I'm trying to look for my AirPod, bloody F-Air, and I can't find it. So I like moved the whole bed around and stuff like that. Still can't find it. So I think my videos are going to start being here because near the wind, the lighting is nice, even though I'm still using my ring light. But now I'm waffling. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. All my socials will be in the description box down below. And I will see you lot in my next video. Bye.